Starting a GP practice, avoid these 3 expensive mistakes. Some of us have thought of opening up our own clinic at some point, but what really goes into doing that? Now stick around as I'll talk about 3 expensive mistakes to avoid when opening up your own GP practice. Hi, I'm Dr. Selina. I'm the founder of Medic Footprints Malaysia. Medic Footprints Malaysia is a tribe by doctors for doctors. It's a community platform that connects doctors to diverse careers in and out of the clinical field. Now, being engrossed in clinical medicine for many years, most of us are very unlikely to be equipped with the technical knowledge it takes to start up our own GP practice, because essentially it is a business. There's so much more than just setting up a room and seeing patients. You have to think about HR, management, staff management, accounting, marketing. You have to think about the investments and many more things that we're not taught in medical school. CCAP is a private clinic regulatory body that controls, regulates, and monitors privatized healthcare services and facilities. So when establishing your clinic, if you happen to engage a renovation contractors who are not familiar with the strict renovation specification by CCAP, this will further delay the opening of your clinic, which will lead to loss of money from having to rebuild to the right specification. So say for instance, now you want to build your own GP clinic and you've engaged a bunch of contractors. Now these contractors, they do not know what CCAP's regulations are, their specifications for a clinic, and then they start building the clinic up. So now CCAP's officers are coming to inspect your clinic and they want to check if everything meets the requirement to give you the approval to start running your clinic. And what they find out is, hey, your clinic does not meet our specs. It could be off by, the size of the room could be smaller by 1 cm. You'll have to break everything down and rebuild it again. Now this is going to cost you time and money. So be sure to engage the right contractors when you're building your clinic. There are some services out there that claim to be expert consultants in establishing GP practices in Malaysia, but there's a possibility that some of these consultants are hoax. There are many services out there claiming to be expert consultant in establishing GP practices in Malaysia, but be aware that there's a broad spectrum in the quality and integrity of these services. Some are good, some are bad. So make sure you do your due diligence before engaging any of these consultants. These GP consultants may wrongly advise you on renovation, CCAP approval, local authority application, and many more. And this has led doctors to losing a lot of money to these consultants. There are many scammers out there waiting to make a quick buck. So be sure to find the right one, do your due diligence before engaging in any of these services. On that note, we have our Diverse Careers Summit for Doctors that's coming up this 20th of August 2022 in IDCC Shah Alam. And we have a speaker who's going to come and speak and share his experience of managing 25 clinics under his belt during his career. He will share on how to build a successful GP clinic. Doctors think that as long as they're a good doctor, the clinic will be successful. But is this really the case? Because I think this is what most doctors don't get, that the minute you decide to open your own GP practice, you're essentially starting a business. Starting a business has so many more aspects to it that you don't see. Administration, HR, marketing, accounting, making sure your books balance at the end of the month. How are you going to keep making money? You need to keep the revenue coming in. And that's all part of marketing. So I think these are the things that doctors do not see. These are all the business acumen, this is the business sense that you need to make sure that the clinic is running and is successful and profitable in the long run. So on that note, I hope that you guys come for our Diverse Careers Summit, because we have a speaker who's going to talk about how to build and run a successful and profitable GP practice. If you like this video so far, subscribe to our channel. If you found it helpful, please like, comment, and share it with your friends and colleagues who are thinking of opening up their own GP practice. Also, watch our other videos where we talk about the red flags when you're joining a GP practice. Also, be sure to check out our upcoming Diverse Careers Summit for Doctors this 20th of August 2022 in IDCC Shah Alam. The link is in the description below.